Welcome to our channel, Bravo News. Slade Smiley finally breaks his silence on Tamra. The truth needed to be told. The confessional no one expected. For years, fans of The Real Housewives of Orange County believed the chapter of Slade Smiley and Tamra Judge had been closed. They had traded insults, endured reunion clashes, and fueled tabloid headlines that seemed destined to fade into Bravo history. But in a surprise moment that sent shockwaves through the Bravo fandom, Slade appeared in a rare sit-down confessional, one that wasn't scripted by the usual reality TV playbook. The camera zoomed in. His voice was lower, steadier. His face, marked with both years of laughter and battle scars from reality TV wars, revealed something unusual: vulnerability. I've been silent for too long, but silence doesn't heal wounds, and I think people deserve to hear my truth about Tamra. Viewers immediately lit up social media. Was this another Bravo stunt, or was Slade truly ready to peel back the glossy veneer of Orange County drama and speak from his core? The room where the confessional was filmed was stripped down, modern, and somber. No chandeliers, no forced glitz. It was a deliberate statement. This was not the Slade Smiley fans thought they knew. This was a man, finally, perhaps dangerously, interested in telling the truth. Old wounds, new words. To understand the weight of Slade's words, one must revisit the stormy history between him and Tamra Judge. Once orbiting the same Bravo universe, the two became entangled in an emotional battlefield of loyalty, betrayal, and verbal jabs. Tamra was fierce, quick-tongued, and unafraid of confrontation. Slade was witty, sarcastic, and prone to using humor as both shield and weapon. Together, they created some of the most unforgettable showdowns in Housewives history. But the bad blood ran deeper than the cameras captured. Slade leaned forward in his chair during the confessional, his eyes narrowing slightly as though replaying those volatile days. "Tamra and I," he sighed, "we were never really friends. We tolerated each other because of circumstance. But what people didn't see was how much pain, how much real animosity was festering off camera." He paused, allowing the silence to thicken before continuing. "Tamra thrives on control, and when she felt she couldn't control me, or Gretchen by extension, she made it her mission to destroy me on every platform possible." The statement was bold, even incendiary, but it was only the beginning. Behind the Bravo curtain. Rarely do Bravo stars reveal the mechanics of reality TV, yet Slade seemed determined to not hold back. People think what they see on TV is the whole truth. It's not. There were producers whispering in ears, pushing certain fights, stoking flames that were already burning. Tamra was their star player. She knew how to give them exactly what they wanted, and I was often the target. This was not just a personal attack, it was a broader indictment of the Bravo machine. Tamra didn't just attack me, she built storylines off of me. And while the fans laughed, while they thought it was all just entertainment, I was left to deal with the real-world consequences. My family, my reputation, my career, it was all impacted by her crusade against me. For Bravo fans, the curtain was ripped wide open. The audience was no longer just watching drama unfold, they were now invited into the inner workings of how that drama was engineered. Tamra's shadow. The story couldn't be told without painting a picture of Tamra herself, one of Bravo's most enduring and polarizing figures. "She has a way of getting into people's heads," Slade admitted. "Tamra is magnetic but dangerous. She knows exactly how to find your weak spot and hit it again and again until you break. And the worst part is, she does it with a smile." Fans knew this version of Tamra, quick with a cutting line, skilled at flipping situations in her favor. But hearing Slade describe it in such raw, wounded detail gave the image a darker, sharper edge. She thrived in Bravo's environment because chaos is her currency, and back then I was an easy paycheck for her chaos. Social media exploded with debates. Was Slade being brave, or was this a long-delayed act of revenge? The personal toll. It wasn't just about Bravo or ratings. Slade's confessional dug deeper into the personal scars left behind. My kids heard the things she said about me, Slade revealed, his voice cracking slightly. Do you know what it's like to explain to your children why a grown woman is mocking their father on national television? It broke me, and that's why I can't stay silent anymore. This was no longer entertainment, it was survival. People forget we're humans, not characters. Tamra turned me into a punchline, and for years I let it slide. But the truth is, it hurt more than anyone realized. The vulnerability shocked even longtime critics of Slade. This wasn't the sarcastic, quick-quipping man they remembered. This was someone who had carried quiet pain for years, now finally releasing it. Gretchen, the unseen ally. Inevitably, Gretchen Rossia's name surfaced. She had been at Slade's side throughout his Bravo battles, often caught in the crossfire of Tamra's verbal grenades. She saw the worst of it, Slade admitted. She watched me spiral. She watched me question my worth. And she was the one telling me to stay strong even when I wanted to walk away from everything. The confessional became as much about love as it was about pain. If it weren't for Gretchen, I don't know where I'd be. She reminded me that Tamra's version of me wasn't the truth. And maybe that's why I'm sitting here now, because I want the world to finally know my truth. Interested in telling the truth. The most powerful moment of the confessional came near the end, when Slade leaned in close, eyes steady, voice unwavering. I'm not interested in revenge. I'm not interested in rehashing drama. I'm interested in telling the truth, because the truth sets you free, and I need that freedom. The words hung in the air like a final verdict. And with that, Slade Smiley, once maligned, mocked, and minimized, reclaimed his narrative. Fan reactions and Bravo aftershocks. The Bravo fandom split into factions. Team Tamra versus Team Slade roared back to life on social media, hashtags flying with ferocity. Some hailed Slade as a hero for daring to speak. Others accused him of dredging up old wounds for relevance. Bravo executives reportedly scrambled behind the scenes, unsure whether to embrace the publicity or shut it down before it spiraled. But one thing was clear. Slade had reignited a storyline no one expected. It was about truth, perception, and the cost of reality TV fame. The legacy of truth. As the confessional aired its final moments, Bravo fans realized they had just witnessed history. Not a fight, not a reunion brawl, not a dinner table meltdown, but a man unmasking years of pain in the name of truth. Slade Smiley had spoken, and whether fans believed him or not, the ripple effects would be felt across Orange County and beyond. Because once truth enters the Bravo universe, it can never be unheard. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel for regular updates.